I'm going to show you guys how to do the 10, 20, 30 trading method, which is one of the best trading methods on FIFA 22. But before we jump into that, I need to show you the easiest way for you to get some coins. If you guys are looking for the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market, make sure to head over to utnice.com and use code CHIEF for 6% off at checkout. Now let's go ahead and jump right into this video. All right, boys, so jumping into the 10, 20, 30 trading method, at the end of the day, it is a very, very simple trading method, and we are going to be trading with special cards here. So with this method, what I recommend is that you guys have at least 100K to do this method. And to do it, it's going to be very, very simple to set up. You're going to go quality, special, and then you're going to go 10,000 minimum bid price, 20,000 maximum bid price, and 30,000 minimum buy now. So why is this the filter? Why does this work? Basically, this is going to get you cards that have a low bid price for special cards, somewhere between 10,000 and 20,000, and a high buy now, so cards that are above 30,000 buy now. And the premise of this method is basically we're just going to sit here and scroll through here and try to get cards on bid for good deals. Now, where do we start? Which card should we pick up, and how do we know the prices? So the first thing you should do is you should always have footbin up when you're doing a method like this, so you can always quickly check the prices of the players. So say I'm scrolling through and I see a card that I think might be a deal, but I'm not 100% sure. So typically, let's go look at this Keane card. He's 86 rated. He's got an 11,250 coin bid on him. So I jump over to footbin. I look at 86 rated Robbie Keane. I see he's going for about 22,000 coins. However, what I want to do here is I want to see what he's actually selling for. So I'm going to go to the market sales history here. So if I look at that, I can see he's typically selling for about 22,500 coins. So that's what I'll be able to sell him for. Now, the rule of thumb when it comes to picking up cards here is you want to pick them up for about 10% under their selling price. So if I'm going to sell this guy for 22.5K, I want to pick him up for 10% under that. So basically about 2,000 coins under would be fair. So I'd like to pick this Keane up for 20K or less here. And basically, you're just going to do this over and over and over and try to get cards on good deals. And it looks like I'm going to get this Keane for 18,750. So to get you guys the exact figures on what he sells for. So if I sell him for 22,500 coins, which is the price we saw he sells for, if we take out our tax, I'm going to get 21,375 coins. Take out what we spent. That is 2,625 coins profit already on this method with this Robbie Keane. So you can see how simple and how easy it is to get these deals. The big thing is just sitting here, finding the cards to bid on, looking at their price on footbin, specifically the market sales history, and then quickly going and seeing what is 10% under, can I pick them up for that? Now, another thing I like to mention is the team of the weeks are always ones that are kind of difficult to win because a lot of people are bidding on team of the weeks as investments to use in SBCs, things like that. So I like to focus on old promo cards, especially things that aren't really in packs anymore. So I typically just flick through the team of the weeks and just kind of ignore them. So I've got a card I want to take a look at here, Mbabu. So I'm quickly going to look him up on footbin. I can show you guys this as well, just to give you another idea of what I'm doing. So let's look at his market sales history. He sells typically, I want to say about 18,000 coins I could sell him for, 18 and a half, 19,000. It doesn't look like we can get a great deal on him here because he's already been bid on for 17K. So I would just move on to the next card here. And a lot of times you may have to like flick forward a bunch of pages because there's a lot of people bidding, but it really is just about doing this over and over and over and trying to get cards. Now, this method is a lot more difficult during the day when the market is active, things like that. But late at night, especially, this is a great method because any bidding method becomes basically easier to win cards at night because there's less of the player base on, so it becomes easier. This Jiku typically goes about 15K, so I'd want to pick him up 13.5K, and that profit is now gone. Now, what you can do as well is you could go through and just right away bid 10% under rather than trying to get these guys for super cheap. So I'd go check Bomba's price here. Bomba typically selling about 20 to 20.5K I could sell this guy for. So I'd like to pick him up for I'm gonna try to pick him up 17,500. I'm gonna try and pick him up 18K here and try to sell him for 20K, still get 1K profit on that card. So then I can just kind of move on to my next card. I'm not sitting there watching cards because if I know if I bid exactly 10% under, I'm not really willing to go any higher on these. So it makes it much easier. And if I take a look at Ball Day here, that is a bit of an overbid on him, I believe, from these people. Typically sells about 46K, so we'd like to pick him up 4.6K under that, so that's not a good deal. But I think you guys kind of get the idea here of this method. We're essentially just going to sit here and bid on special cards, and it really is as simple as that when it comes down to it. And again, you're going to get outbid on these because that's just the nature of it. There's going to be so many people bidding on these cards, but you just need to stick with it because you can get good deals like we did with that Robbie Keane. I mean, you saw he was literally the first card we checked on and we made 2.5K on him. It really is just about sticking with it. And again, I avoid the team of the weeks personally. Maybe you can get some deals on those. I know some people in the Twitch chat have told me they've been getting deals on them. So it's worth at least checking them if you want to. Personally, I don't find it as worth it. I find these old promo cards to be way better in terms of picking them up for cheap. Doku, I could sell about 18K, so I want to pick him up 1.8K under. I like that price at 16K, so I'm going to bid on him here. And now EA got me lagging out. Come on, what are we doing, EA? All right, boys, we are back. So after we kind of lagged out there, I decided to just go and pick up some deals here. So I've picked up these 4 cards in what is about 8 minutes here. And I want to kind of run you through the profits and show you why I picked these cards up. So we're going to start off with Savanier here. We got him for 22.5K. And if we take a look at his market sales history, I've got him up here. You can see here, he's typically going like 25.5, 26K. He's going for a little bit less later tonight, but I'm just going to list him 25K here, and he is going to be 1,250 coins profit. So we'll take that on him. Now we've got some bigger deals coming up here as well. I think Gundogan I got a really good deal on, so I'm going to list him 25K there, and we'll make some easy coins. Now Gundogan, we got 19,750 as you can see, and if we take a look at his card, he's been selling for like 23, 24K here. Now he's a man of the match, so he doesn't really have as much demand. So I'm going to list him for 23K here, which is pretty solid. So what would I lose on that? So 2300, what is that, like 1,150 coins lost? So we're still making some really solid profit here. Right below, or like right around 2,000 coins there, which is nice. Next card here we got is Odriozola. I picked him up for about 19K. He sells, by the looks of things, for about 22K here. So again, I'll lose 1,100 on him. So we'll still make 1,900 coins on that Odriozola right there. And then the last one we got is an Mbabu. My internet is in shambles right now. It's about to kick me out again. So this Mbabu here goes for, as you can see, about 20K, and I believe I picked him up for about 16K here. We'll have a look. All right, boys, so yes, this Odriozola, we're going to list up 22K, got him for 19K, which is some really nice profit there. And then Mbabu, our last card here, we picked up for 16,250. We're going to list him for 20K, lose 1,000 coins on tax. That's going to be 2,750 coins after tax there. So we've made some really nice profit on these specials. Hopefully showed you guys how easy it is to do the 10, 20, 30 method and how you can do it. But guys, that is going to be it for this video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.